everyone, this is Archive of 12, and today we have another Nerd Out reaction. This one is the Ultimate Pokemon Wrap-Up. It's an animated music video. I've seen a little bit about it on Twitter. It looks like it's very, very, very good. I like I said, I've only seen a little bit, but I think this is going to be one of the best AMVs that you're ever going to see for a Pokemon video. This is also 9 minutes and 10 minutes long, which is around the same time as the Cam City Ash Ketchum Rap Cypher, which I did do a review to last week. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this video without my commentary, because I will be pausing and I will be talking about it. And considering that the last 9-minute video took me almost 20 minutes to get through, actually a little over 20 minutes, let's get started here and see exactly what Nerd Out has done for us here.
He had a dream to be the very best, and it wasn't only when he sleeps, but our hero needs his rest. His name is Ash, the lesser known 10-year-old was bestowed from Professor Oak an electric road, and then he broke the mold and went all out Ketchum mode. Never got to pick and choose, but his Pikachu was from a different brood. He made a flock of Spearow when they flew the coop, left Misty's bicycle barbecue with one shock. Got off to a rocky start until he put the waterworks on Brock, and the three frenemies would never be apart. Watch as he learn new tricks of the trade, getting outplayed by Jesse and James, but never afraid of befriending and training his fellow teammates. The battle the 8, he added Squirtle to the squad. Bulbasaur can brawl, but he hit a wall. When Charmander evolved, but nothing can stop him from reaching the top of the conference for all of the gusto he's got.
Oh my god. Okay. This is so good. Only a minute in. Obviously, we're just going through. I feel like this is probably just going to be a wrap completely encompassing everything that Ash has done, which is kind of what Cam City did, but this is definitely more of a story. Rather than like a tribute to Ash, this is more of a story wrapping up his entire journey, which I think is just brilliant. And in addition to that, also just the animation is just superb. Recapturing all of these moments, all these famous moments in anime history it's so good. It's perfect. And Matt Foyo is coming in real strong with this first section. I want to say, is it just going to be him the entire time, or are we going to be getting? I don't know what's going on with my computer right now. Are we going to be getting? Okay, so we do have multiple people doing this right now. Breton Boy, Ham Sandwich, Mix Williams. I don't know what's going on with my computer. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of people coming into this. So let's continue.
Ashy battled with foes and friends, but Richie ditched his chances to win. One of 16 kids in the end. Too big Harry wasn't one of them. Left in an empty room, he attempted to just clear his head. Ash said that he will be a master. It isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Ash left behind his Pidgey, but there's no time for crying. Oak needs a GS ball. It's out in the Orange Islands. Brock saw Professor Ivy and said, go ahead and go without me. Ash and Misty met a guy named Tracy Sketchit on their outing.
I was hoping that they would touch on Pokemon GS with the Orange Islands, because that was one thing that I commented on in the Cam City Cypher, is that he didn't cover the Orange Island League, which I think is a bit of a travesty, because despite it being a shorter series, I actually thought it was pretty good. I think they kind of lumped that in with the Johto League. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like they probably lumped the Orange Island League in with the Johto League, but I consider it to be its own separate season, its own separate entity. But regardless, I'm really glad that Nemraps is covering this, because this was probably one of my personal favorite small stories in Pokemon.
He joined the group and told them about the Orange League battles. After Ash catches a Lapras, and now they're ready for travel. Tracy pulls out his barrel, now a Gen 2 is upon us. Then they all stood astonished in front of a crystal onyx.
That is something that I wish that Pokemon would touch on a little bit more, is the Crystal Onyx. Like, I've said this before. I'm sorry, I'm going on a bit of a tangent for the games. but I've said this before, but I want a Pokemon variant that has the Crystal Onyx in it. It was such a unique, special concept. And I feel like it's a missed opportunity. And this is one of the reasons why the Orange Island League is one of my personal favorites. It's because this was like the introduction of like the variants. Like, I don't think we would get like Alola and variants and stuff like that. Maybe we would, but like, I don't think we would have gotten the variants of the different Pokemon out there if it wasn't for Crystal Onyx, because this was the first one. This was the OG. And yeah, I wish more of this would have happened, especially in the games. It would have been nice to get a Crystal Onyx in the games, but more importantly, I wish more of this kind of like alternate variations happened in the anime as well.
The cash caught a Snorlax that was in the middle of beating it. Meanwhile, Charizard is still being disobedient. Coraline clutched it. C Ruby clutched it. Spike Shell, J Star, Orange members couldn't cut it. Now it's time to battle Drake in a 6v6. His Dragon Knight was going ham, but they couldn't beat the kid. Ash's Orange League's champ going back to Professor Oak, so he could take the GS ball over to Johto.
Once he left Orange Island, Ash had to find a new place to compete in. So they could set his new sights onto Johto, planning to go and take over the region. Who finna beat him? He at the top of his game now. On a high, and he still hasn't came down. But this new bucket isn't the same town. Go to win to start getting his name out. First up, it's Violet City, and on the way he got new mons riding with him. We're talking Heracross and Chikorita. Come and beat the team up. New Pokemon, he never even take the gym up. Only trying to get stronger, can be weaker. Left Charizard behind, he can train with Lisa. Give the GS more the cut. Don't know where that's leading. Anyway, it's time to get competing. The journey further back starts with Faulkner. Stressful matches can't afford to falter. Beating Bugsy, then it's on to Whitney. Might lose a first, but second time in folder. Got a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Still, it seems relentless to opponents. Fog Storm, Middle Road, Glacier, and Rising Badges all in the quota.
The way that they are summarizing everything in this that happened in the anime is just superb. And like I said before, the animation is so good. Nemraps did a great job of the Orange Island Leagues. Breeton Boy is killing it with Johto. Like, this is just, it's so good. It's so good. This is Ash's story. This is like the penultimate journey for Ash and Pikachu. Like, this is perfect. A perfect summary of everything that happened in the anime.
Silver comfort in his sights. This is where the challenge is. Heavy trials and fierce fights to make his way to Harrison. Get beaten in the quarterfinals. Can't lie, that was embarrassing. But once he spots the Ho-Oh flying, he knows just where he's going next.
From Johto to Hoenn, he switched up where he's staying at. In hopes that Misty won't miss him, was linking up with May and Matt. He had to stay on the move to improve. That's just stating facts, so he could go get a trophy to show him when he made it back. So he picked Trico, he put the green first. Knocked Rice off for the sweeper. Got a couple other Monto to come along for the long haul. Steadily he was trying to make the dream work. Had it to surf right away. He was trying to win it all right away. Needed patience. Took it now, but he didn't get complacent. He had to level up transformation. Then he started giving early vacations. 6 straight badges added to Ash Station. Proud down with the way he should the foundation. Turbo water on him like the Amazon basin. Magma and Knuckle tried to get him boss up. Maxie and Archie got him both locked up. And Team Rocket still tried to pop up. Got him mopped up before they even got a block up. The time he got to the final frontier was only best about the flyest one here. Sad how it wasn't meant to be. At least he made a lot of great memories. And he went back from home to Kanto. His home turf wasn't a place that he can't go. But he left it all behind, all to find a way to put a trophy on the mantle.
They called him cocky before. Now Ash is focused on strategy. Now while his rivals get up at the crack of dawn just for the chance to go battling. Huge trip on a cruise ship and his mom sent a dude new drip. Despite fighting Bork and Gardenia, 2 badges ain't one for losing. He caught Starly and then Turtwig. Took Paul's chip, tried to burn things. The team Ash was building was perfect. You can feel the power was surging. Met Pokemon out of this world. We ain't talking about Team Galactic. He beat Maylene, Crash Awake, and Fantina. Ain't that a hat trick? His monkey was more of a showman. So those Buizos the one that was chosen. And his Turtwig evolved in the grotto. Had our heroes explode with emotion. Then Galactic was stirring up trouble. Lake Acuity started to bubble a little. Gotta thank you from all of the legendaries. And then Ash went and caught him and Gibble. Yeah, after getting all the badges, he entered the league. A coward he never could be. Built a team with some new and some old. Yeah, the battle with Paul was a breeze. Out of the darkness, a dream eater went down, but not without a fight. That's top 4 for the Wonder Kid. That'll get you feeling all right.
A lot like the Cam Study Cypher, though, I'm getting really emotional with this. This is... it makes me want to actually binge the entire Pokemon anime. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me want to start from Kanto and just go through everything. Especially since, like, I think I stopped after Hoenn, and I didn't pick it up again until Pokemon X and Y and then stopped again. So like this is making me really want to go through and like just binge everything.
Yeah, blew up venom on mine, took a trip on the wind, then we dropped out the sky. Blue eyes red, no guess, just try. Get Pikachu out at the luckiest time. Landing in lands, I ain't stealing my two. New catches in battles, no hezzy, we move. Can't trip over trip, that's the battle, couldn't lose. Had a lot on my plate, had to grow and cut loose. Okay. Listen, professors, I had to pursue. New region, new teachings, how could they refuse? Double my Pokédex, oh, got my other friends back at the motherland, everything cool. Wait, ran into Axie and Iris, I like a kid on my battle stats high end. Rocking out of pocket, no senseless violence. Knew they were destined to lose as a pilot. Yeah, came across animals, bet not dying. Guesses and chorus, battle is science. DNA flips, my swag on hybrid. Green is the thing, we picked up silence. It has strong pace, no I couldn't stop, I was about to pop. Talking spells get shelled, no Oshawott. Shades on game on, feeling like Crocodile. Get right, pig night, walk out, block is hot. Can't stop the match, can't break the block. Split up, let Trip win, but then he lost. Man, it ain't about placement, look at the fights we fought. Like, hold up, been catching these Pokemon, filling my quota. No matter the region, this ain't my persona. No matter the best of BT Plasma. Till next time I visit Unova. Okay.
Peso Pete had, if you've listened to the DPS Blackbeard rap, I think it's the Blackbeard rap. I'm pretty sure it's the Blackbeard rap. Maybe it's not the Blackbeard rap. But definitely the Cam Steady Sonic Villains cipher. That's what this entire section reminded me of. Like the energy that Peso came in. He came in yelling and he did not stop. And it was very aggressive and very, very hard hitting and very like he did a good job of summarizing everything that happened. But at the same time, it's just like, holy crap, like constant yelling. But yeah, if I remember correctly, like the Black and White series was typically a little bit more aggressive than some of the other series in tone. I've seen bits and pieces of it, and it definitely felt like it had its lighthearted tones, but I felt like it was more potential end of the world-ish, always having that hovering over your head sort of deal. So kind of matches Peso energy, I guess. But it was just funny because like he, unlike all the other ones, they're taking it easy and taking it smooth and slow with how they're rapping, and Peso just came in and just like like an angry dog. And I mean, that's why we love it. That's why we love Peso Pete. It's just normally you typically associate that with like villains, not with Pokemon, or at least not with like a wrap up like this. But I don't know, it was just funny.
To the Kalos region with mean confidence, to achieve the one thing that I haven't accomplished yet, to beat the league and then finally become the champion, while me and Pikachu and the rest of my team are standing there. Best arena and climb all along the way. The friendship is the thing that will push me every day. My rivals in this region, some of the hardest that I face. Let my ego get the best of me, so now I gotta train. Whoa, being the ninja out here working on our form. Northern Gudra, Talon, Flame, and Lucha working to get strong. But Allen got this charge, all the heat to make it evolve. And after all my sweat and effort, I still came up short. But Team Flash still wilding out. They won't take the population and wipe it out. It's Zygarde versus Zygarde now. Even though I lost the league and it hurts, at least I can call my mama and tell her I saved the world.
Yeah. They're a completely different tone from Peso Pete. Delta D's came in and was very, very melodic compared to the aggressiveness that Peso had. And it sounds like McGuire's going to continue on with that.
Ash's grueling journey just brought him to the Alola. Fighting through a journey, he must best all of the totems. Strapped with a rotom. Heard the skull and want him dead, he did not even provoke him. In a bar with a rugger, start small and it seemed like it's not much. Hey, everybody talked up, but with a form like dust, now he hot stuff. Hey, Ultra Beast said, nice to meet ya. Never on the ground, he might just eat ya. He got a Z crystal, he might defeat ya. So we on to Alola's finer features. Round and around and they taking him down to the down to the down. He amazed and astounding and clowning around. Other strangers abound and he out for the crowd. Hey, eyes on the prize, he ain't a school kid now. Gotta knock down the skull before they rule this town. Gotta show them you mean it, no fooling round. He got one shot at the league the champion. And
Let's go.
That the way that Maguire ended that with the "and he won" was very, very exciting. It was very exciting. I like that. And now we got Connor with the Master Quest. I think, or Pokemon Journeys. I think Master Quest was the end of the series. Maybe, I don't know. Can I actually look? Galar. Okay, so it doesn't actually say whether or not it's the Master Quest. It just says the region. Anyway, so we got Connor Quest coming in next, and he looks like it doesn't look like he's going to be wrapping it up. It looks like ending vocals Jason Page. Oh. Okay then. I didn't realize that. The singer of the original Pokemon theme song. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry again. The nostalgia. What are you doing? Okay, let's keep going.
And to go, the new kid on the block whose journeys were set to show. Ash was late because he slept at home, but together they would grow with a dream of their own. I know it all with an energy ball, getting edged every course at the edge of the port. Already met source that they weren't very prepped for. Want to train with sword, be the best to get them more. The turns to the turbulent as they skirmish eternitas, and immerse the victors of it. Moving on to meet Mewtwo and heal up Suicune. Go on this road and arrive with the B2. Old friends are the hardest foes. The Mega Man match with Lucario. So many battles with B, beat match MC. Now Ash was a champion to be. Fixed space and time from the Alga and Palkia's feud. With a bit of work and Gal will be maxing too. Surf Edge with learn best and master moves. Ready for the raids and the birds and the Reggies. The region's rarest turn friendly. Goal getting closer to Pokedex perfection with every entry. On the road to the final prizes. Flashiest fights with Lance, Diantha and Iris. And like a wish on a star that you've seen shoot. As they face the Hoenn 3. This ultimate journey is making their dreams true. Known from the moment they meet Mew. Master Zay could not hold back fate. The title was Ash's to take.
Oh, no. You're gonna fuck me up with this, aren't you? You're gonna fuck me up with this, aren't you? Don't.
He became the very best, like no one ever was. So many years, so many quests, the lessons we were taught. All the places around the world, the lows and the highs. A generation that won't forget the power that's inside.
Oh, no. It happened again. I think the only merciful thing that happened there was that Jason Page didn't end the song with a very heartfelt, emotional Pokemon right at the end, because I'm fairly certain I would not have recovered from that. Oh my God. That was beautiful. And I saw that it said that it took months to get the animation and to get all the lyrics and all that stuff done. Man, I still have to record Fable's reaction. I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna be crying at the beginning of that video. That's just great. I should have done that one first. Anyway. I gotta process that song. That was incredible. That's right up there. Like, right up there with the Cam City's Ash Cypher in terms of like emotional impact. And yeah, wow, both of those songs. Everybody that worked on everything on these two songs, especially the artists of this one and the rappers, everybody, just, I applaud you. That was just incredible. Absolutely incredible. But anyway, I am going to wrap this up now and try and compose myself in time for the Fable reaction that I still have to do. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you for joining me. This was Arc Alpha 12, and I will see you in the next video.